right, let me do the green screen. What does this thing do? Okay. All right, welcome. All right. Sorry guys, I'm trying to pull up my YouTube. But yes, as you come in, tap that screen and tell me where you're joining from. Tell me where you're joining from. Tell me how your journey is going. If you're on GLP-1s, how long have you been on it and how is it going for you? I lost 100 on my journey, so I feel great. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to find a background. I'm trying to find a background for my YouTube. So can you, I wonder, can we, okay. Okay, anyway, I am here. Welcome. Good morning. How's everybody doing? Y'all gonna be quiet in here? Okay. Let's not be quiet, guys. Somebody said, what is the best of them? All of them are great and amazing. So I wouldn't say that one is better than the other because everyone has different stories and successes on each one because everybody's body is different. So you'll see there are people that have a lot of success on semaglutide, but you'll also see that there are people that have a lot of success on the dual agonist as well. So yeah, they're both just as amazing. I was on both. So I was on semaglutide for almost a year, and then I've been on that dual agonist, that GLP-1 GIP option. I've been on that one since July, but I've been on the actual compounded version since August. So yes, welcome in, guys. If you have any questions, let me know. But that's a great question. How long did it take you to lose a pant size? Okay, so one, I actually lost 100. I started my journey in 2023. There's no way for me to tell you how long before I lost one pant size. That'll be impossible for me to tell you. I don't have that type of memory. I don't. I'm a mother of 6. I'm a nurse. I don't remember back from 2023. It's 2025 now. But what I can tell you is to be consistent, right? Don't start your journey and think that when you're in the beginning, the first couple of months, that is like magic. That's not how it works, okay? So I want you to have realistic expectations. Please have realistic expectations. This is something that takes time. It's not anything that happens overnight. So keep that in mind when you're starting your journey. Just stay consistent, stay on the same path. It may take a minute before you actually lose a pant size. So you might notice some you going down before you even lose a pant size. Me, I'm still guilty of still trying to wear some of my big stuff. I'm just now realizing like, hey, some things are just not fitting as well. No, Rose, I could let you know where you could go to get it. I go through Fridays. So Fridays is a telehealth company and they are absolutely amazing. You book a virtual visit with the provider. And once you book that virtual visit with the provider, you will talk to them about your options, all of that stuff. But you can choose which one you want. All right. So with Fridays, you're going to have 2 options, semaglutide or the personalized GLP-1 GIP. All right. So like, yeah, you're going to have options from Fridays. I can show you how you would be able to sign up. For my people on YouTube, you're just going to go to my description. So you're going to click my profile picture. However you're looking at this video, you're going to click my profile picture, go to actually my YouTube page, Go to my description and you're going to see my website that says Ansara Daphne. Once you click that, it's going to say, it's going to be the first one that says Join Friday's GLP-1 Holistic Telehealth, okay? If you use code SUN, S-U-N, you will get $100 off for the first month. So if you pick semaglutide, it's $149, okay? And then it'll be $249 a month after. No matter the dose, it will stay at $249. It's never going to go above that. If you pick that personalized plan, that personalized GLP-1 GIP, it's going to be $259 for your first month and then $359 after. So now my people on TikTok, I'm going to show you how to get started. You feel better in clothes. Yes, thank you, Katie. So yes, Katie, I think I still was wearing some of my baggy stuff for a while. So I actually don't know when I was going down because I didn't know like how successful I would be on my journey. So I wasn't buying me no new clothes until like I literally had to. I just started getting me new clothes now that I'm 140. I was 240 at first. Just started getting me new clothes. So girl, like I can't even tell you because I wasn't buying new clothes. I was just wearing baggy stuff. That's what I was doing. All right, so let me show you guys over here. You're going to click that profile picture. Click the profile picture again. And you're going to see where it says Ansara Daphne. And then you're going to click it again. You're going to press open. And right here, Join Friday's GLP-1 Holistic Telehealth right here. Code SUN, S-U-N, will get you $100 off. So like I said, guys, if you are wanting to start with semaglutide, I was on semaglutide for a year. I had a lot of success on it. I went from 240 to 160 on semaglutide. But I just need you guys to know, Wegovy and Ozempic, they're semaglutide injections. So I need you guys to know, I still, man, I was paying too much money for it, okay? I was on that name brand. I was paying $1,200 for the name brand. It was too much, all right? I knew I needed to do something different, and I knew I needed to make a change. So part of doing something different and making a change, I found out about Compound from social media. I got on social media, and then I was seeing other people, and I'm like, oh, there is a such thing as getting on the active ingredient. That's interesting. So yeah, I got on the active ingredient and I lost more and have less side effects. So if you're wanting to start your journey, guys, come on over to Fridays. Use my code. Use code SUN, guys. Get that 100 off. It's about to change to 50, but I want you to get the best deal possible. And I don't want you to feel like you're alone in this journey. And let me change my goal. I didn't want it to be that high. Okay. But yes, welcome in. All right. I'm resetting my goal. All right. So I have a live goal of roses. So if any of you guys on TikTok, if you guys see my name up here, you're going to also see a heart with a plus sign. And you're going to see the heart me. Sending the heart me, it helps me, it helps you. But also we have a live goal of roses. So let's help achieve that goal of roses. Thank you for the heart me, Denise. How are you this morning? How many of you guys are getting ready for work? Let me know. If you're getting up, getting ready for work, let me know how that's going. I just applied on Remedy Meds and got denied, but I have no idea why. Girl, come to Fridays. I can't speak for another company. Which one were you trying to get? It's going really good. Good. How many of y'all are coffee drinkers? If you're a coffee drinker, drop a 1 in my chat. Let's get this chat moving, because the more we can chat it out and get this chat moving, the better the algorithm knows we're engaging. Just gave my 5th 11 down. What? Kate, congratulations. It was a test I had to take. Francis, a test you had to take. Happy Monday, PJ. 36 passengers. Hold up, PJ, what you talking about? Easy day. Francis, I'm about to show you how to sign up, girl. I got you. So let me show you how to sign up. Actually, starting time. What is? I missed your earlier comment. PJ, you probably got filtered. Yeah, I don't see it. You got filtered. Coffee drinker. On a plane at work, about to fly to San Juan. What? Oh my goodness. You always traveling. Okay, we got coffee drinkers up in here. Kate, it'll get better. Did you do the back of the arm, girl? Make sure you did the back of the arm. All right. So let me show you guys how to get started. You're going to click that profile picture at the top corner. And then you're going to click that profile picture again. And you're going to see where it says on Sarah Daphne. And you're going to click on Sarah Daphne again. You press open. And it's right here. A weight loss journey that feels like Fridays. Join Fridays, GLP-1 Holistic Telehealth. Use code SUN, S-U-N, to get that 100 off. We want you to get that 100 off. We want you to get the best deal. Thank you, Life Coach, for those populars. If you guys can send those populars, the team bracelets, the heart me, it goes a long way. You don't know if you like that. Girl, see how it do for you first. You might end up liking it. You're waiting for the passengers. Oh Lord. MGOC, I've never tried that, so I have no comment on it. Ooh, you made the BioCare and you added the Java protein coffee with peanut butter powder and chocolate collagen. PJ, I don't have peanut butter powder, but I do my Javi PJ. The Javi hazelnut just came in. So my coffee lovers, you'll see this in my showcase. So the Javi protein powder came in, and you know I got my BioCare. So you know I got my BioCare. And if you're struggling to get protein in, or if you're experiencing any side effects, yeah, I'll just gonna say go check on them. Get the BioCare. You'll see this in my BIO, the LINK in my BIO, okay? You'll see the BioCare. BioCare is so good. But PJ, I didn't think about putting the Javi with the BioCare. PJ, which flavor you got? I got the hazelnut. And this, PJ, this will be my first time trying Javi. So like, I tried the BioCare. I love the BioCare, guys. But BioCare is specifically designed for people on GLP-1s. But this will be my first time trying Javi. So I haven't tried Javi yet. Thank you for the follows. 68 grams of protein, super protein, have to use a blender. It's a milkshake now, healthy and yummy. It turned into a milkshake. Did it turn thick? You do original and you do mocha. Okay. PJ, do you use like, well, you know what? That BioCare would sweeten it up. Never mind. The BioCare will sweeten it up. Because I was going to ask you, do you still do creamer though? Do you still do creamer? What's up, son? Tell them to lock you back in. Why is it not on there? No. Go get your siblings for they can log you back in. Do you know how to log in? Oh, you're so smart. Okay. Do you know how to plug up your headphones? Okay. Good job, buddy. My bad, guys. I homeschool, so my son is over here. Like, I'm trying to make sure he know how to log in. Yana, why you making that face, girl? What's going on? What are we making that face for? But yes, let me know what we making that face for. It's the top of the morning. I don't know why we would be making a scrunched up face at the top of the morning. What they was doing? They was doing their schoolwork? Good job, kids. No creamer needed. It becomes creamy with the blender. I add 8 ounces of water with 2 ice cubes and blend. Okay, and PJ, it's thick though? You said it's thick though after you do it? Can you get heartburn on Zepbound? Yes, you can. You can experience heartburn. So something that you can do is you could go to my showcase and you can get The Zenwise digestive enzymes. I'm thinking what you're gonna need is digestive enzymes. That's gonna kind of help you navigate your journey and all of that. Because I sent the same thing 4 times. Okay, you sent the same thing 4 times, but you got filtered. And when you get filtered from TikTok, you're the only person that can see it, not me. So sending the same thing 4 times, for some reason TikTok filtered you. But yes, I like, all I can tell you is misspell it, spell it wrong, but that's not, that's not me. That's you only seeing your comment because TikTok is filtering you. So yeah, TikTok does that. When TikTok chooses to filter you, you're the only person that can see your comment. Nobody else can see it but you. We can't see it. I can't see it. I just don't ignore people. I actually. So guys, if y'all said something that I didn't answer a question, you got filtered. So you got to misspell it. Oh, that looks nice on you. But yes, you got to misspell it. All of those things. All right. But come on, guys, let's get this chat rolling, or it's not going to push me out. I need y'all to tell me about your morning. So how many of you guys are getting ready for your day? But yes, y'all, now put it back up in here. Yep, I answer everybody. Thank you, PJ. PJ, so PJ, do you just travel all the time? Because you're always traveling. Last time I talked to you, you was traveling. Thinking about switching from coffee to tea. Coffee hurting my stomach. Oh, Denise. You know, Denise, I'm gonna be honest with you. You're not the only person. I know someone else who got on GLP-1s and said that it's starting to hurt their stomach too, and they had to stop doing the coffee as well. But I got something for you. You're somebody that's a coffee lover, but it's hurting your stomach. Start doing proteins. So if you go to my showcase, you're gonna see the ancestral. You're gonna see the ancestral protein. This is the vanilla flavor. They got chocolate. Good morning, Sasha. That's an option. Or if you want to try a protein coffee, but I don't know. That person said even the protein coffee still wasn't. Or honey, what's that I used to drink? Mushroom coffee. Yes, thank you, honey. So you got the option to do protein coffee if you want to try that, but I know if you still have issues with coffee, just don't do it. But I would do a protein powder. Or I do also BioCare too, which is in my BIO. But Sasha, good morning. What you doing, girl? Yes, girl, check it out. But it's really good. It's 20 grams of protein. So it's really good. Flight attendant, 25 years now. PJ, that's why you traveling all the time. Because I'm like, every time I talk to you, PJ, you traveling somewhere. I should have known that you was a flight attendant. I should have known. It's the milk or cream that hurts the folks. Use water. Ask if they use. Oh, okay. So, do you do milk or cream when you're doing your coffee? Are you doing creamer? Are you doing milk? Because PJ says it got to be the milk or cream that's hurting the stomach. So, like, you know what, PJ? I think that's probably true. I'm realizing that I'm a little bit more sensitive. What do you use for nausea? Yes. Go to my showcase, get the Zenwise digestive enzymes. It'll help prevent nausea. And for my people on YTube, you can still go to my TikTok and you'll be able to see it in my showcase, okay? You can check out my showcase and you can get these things as well, all right? But yeah, for my people on TikTok, Zenwise digestive enzymes. It helps prevent nausea. It'll help with sulfur burps, all those things. I have been on Wegovy for 6 weeks now. Only lost 3 today. My last day on it. Um, Sasha, why is today gonna be your last day on it? Give me 1 second. It's gonna take you off that computer. Why is today gonna be your last day on it? You are just starting your journey, okay? So one, you didn't give it enough time. So if you only, you said 6 weeks, 3 pounds in 6 weeks is actually good. Would you have lost those 3 pounds if you wasn't on the medicine? So here's the thing, guys. We got to control our expectations. People will start this journey and you think it works like a magic pill. That is not how it works, y'all. First off, the lower doses, people don't lose on the lower doses. You get on the lower doses, it's just to introduce it into your system. In the clinical trials, the clinical data showed that a lot of people don't lose until they get to 1 milligram on Ozempic, Wegovy, semaglutide. Ozempic and Wegovy are both semaglutide. All right. In the clinical trials, they don't lose on average until they get to 1 milligram. It's normal for if you're on Ozempic, Wegovy, or semaglutide to not lose at all. That's totally normal. And if you lose anything, that's actually really, really good. And be proud of yourself and be proud of your body. But don't think that this is a magic fix. Don't think that because giving it 6 weeks, that one, you ain't giving it enough time. It ain't even fully into your system yet. So like you're not actually giving it a chance like you like need to, okay? But I just want you to be aware that like it actually takes time. This is not something that happens overnight. This is something that is like slow and steady wins the race. But every like person that say that, you have unrealistic expectations as to okay, you should be able to get on the computer now. Unrealistic expectations of what you think that you're supposed to be losing. So what you think you're supposed to be losing in 6 weeks. Tell me how much you think. Because normally it's unrealistic, all right? But in the first 2 months, a lot of people don't lose, especially if it's semaglutide. Especially if it's that one. In the clinical trials, they didn't lose until they got to 1. So that's the 3rd month. All right, so let's knock that out the park. The lower doses aren't meant for you to lose, but if you do lose on the lower doses, that is great. Congratulations, that's amazing, okay? But anything that your body gets rid of, I want you to change your mindset and I want you to be proud of that because your body did a lot of work to even get rid of that. To get rid of that, that's a lot of work. Think of how long your body carried the weight. To have unrealistic expectations, to think that you're going to lose a whole big old quantity in 6 weeks, it's very unrealistic for your body because you didn't gain it all in 6 weeks, right? So you need to be mindful that your body is making changes. It's getting introduced into your system. But I don't know who prescribed it to you, but I would hope that they would have instilled realistic expectations to let you know you ain't even tried it out if you was on semaglutide and you trying to give up after 6 weeks. But you lost, like losing in general in the beginning is great. I'm going to cruise soon, so can I take a break? No, Yana, you don't have to take a break. You're going on a cruise, so you don't have to take a break at all. There's a lot of people that actually still bring their stuff while they're on a cruise. Oh, you're saying can you? Yes, 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 yes. Yes, absolutely. But just be girl, pay attention to how your body pay attention to how your body feel though, okay? So don't go overboard. Start with little increments when you're getting those drinks in. Is I got you, I got you, I got you. A girl, I don't know why TT be filtering, but it be filtering, but I got you. That's why I said you gotta misspell it. But yeah, girl, it's okay to have you, girl. My husband be having him beers here and there. He's on GLP-1 too. He's on it for sleep apnea though. But absolutely, just take it easy because I want you to see what works for you. So what I noticed, girl, for me personally, some things made me bloated. Certain drinks made me bloated, whereas some of them didn't. All right. So that's why I said take it easy for you can figure out which ones work with your body, which ones ain't. You're like, like, but take it slow, girl. Enjoy yourself. Absolutely. I hope you have fun on that cruise. But yeah, she said 1 or 2, girl, do what you got to do. Yeah, just take it easy for you could know like if it's gonna make you gassy, whichever one you consume, if it's gonna make you gassy or if it's gonna make you feel funny. Um Denise says she drinking black. Nothing in her coffee. Denise, what? That's what my grandfather did. He's no longer here anymore, but he drank his coffee black. Good morning, Nurse Chrissy. Nurse Chrissy, I don't know what moringa is. I heard of it. I slightly can think of it in my head, but I don't know what moringa is, so I have no clue. What you're gonna have to do is whoever prescribed it to you, you're gonna have to ask them if you can do moringa. But I don't even know what moringa is. Like, what is that? Can you? Okay, no, answer that one. What body can be given and when? If you look up subcutaneous injection sites, you're gonna see where you can do it. If you're on the name brand, there's gonna be a pamphlet that they give you where you'll see the injection site. So look at that pamphlet. I go through Fridays. If you go through Fridays, you got an email from Open Loop that shows you the injection sites. So go off of the sites that you see. So if you're on name brand, look at the sites in the pamphlet. When you open up your box, you're gonna see sites. That's where you do it, okay? And it's going to be up to you when you do it. These questions is a little bit tricky because I'm wondering, do you have it prescribed? Are you like, what are you doing, research or something? Because I don't understand. But yeah, if you get it prescribed by a real provider, those answers are going to be like answered. So I go through Fridays. They're a telehealth company. They're going to help you all of that. They'll do prior authorizations and appeals to get the name brand covered for you. Their insurance concierge team is amazing. You can use FSA, HSA, credit card, or debit card, guys. But yeah, and it's going to depend on when. So if it gives you energy, at my people, that it gives you energy, you take it in the morning time. If you got it compounded with B12, please take it in the morning time. If it makes you a little bit tired or fatigued, then take it in the evening time. All right, take it later on in the day. Thank you for the follow. And you're supposed to do it once a week, but if you get it prescribed, you would know this. The questions you're asking is a little bit odd to me because you're asking questions that you should know if it's prescribed to you. Are you on the medicines? Because if you're on research peptides, I'm not giving no advice on that. It's a superfood. Okay, I know I remember hearing about moringa. I just can't I can't think of it for right now. It's all over TikTok. Girl, it haven't came across my FYP. But watch, since you're in my room, it's gonna come across my FYP now. You're looking for a good vitamin that is on. Okay, got you. So for vitamins, if you're on GLP-1s, I tell people to go to my showcase and get the Mary Ruth's liquid multivitamin, okay? And it's not just for if you're on GLP-1s. If you're on GLP-1s, if you have bariatric surgery, in life in general, you need a good quality multivitamin. But I really like Mary Ruth's. It's in my showcase. And it's liquid morning multivitamin plus hair growth, okay? It has Listreva in it, which is clinically shown to help grow thicker and fuller hair. But yeah, I do Mary Ruth's. That's the vitamin that I do. And I tell everyone to also get the Zenwise digestive enzymes. It will help prevent side effects. So I take one a day with food. That will help prevent side effects. I don't know what to do. Going to have the mentor. Kimmy, I think you got filtered too. Give me, what do you mean what to do? Give me details of what you were saying. I did Ozempic all doses already. Kimmy, how long were you on Ozempic for? Thank you for the follow. And if it's anybody in the chat that want to start your GLP-1 journey, just drop a 1 in the chat so I can show you how to order from Fridays. That's the telehealth company that I go through to get mine. When I was on name brand, I was paying $1,200. That was ridiculous and that was too much. And I don't want y'all out here doing that. 9 months. Okay, I got you, Sunshine. I'm gonna show you, girl. I got you. Kimmy, did you ask them to switch you to MJ? Kimmy, are you type 2 diabetic? I would ask to switch to MJ. I would. Because, I mean, 3 months of that, technically you weren't supposed to, you lose yet because that's the beginning, but so then that would be like 6 months. We're counting 6 months of that therapeutic dose. Kimmy, how often are you eating too? All right, Sunshine, Ashu. I'm gonna show you guys. It's the other option. Look up here, the option with the M. So what you doing, son? You're not done. Keep going. What do you need? All right. So you're going to see right here, the one that starts with an M. Ask your provider about that one. Okay, so Kimmy, that's why. So actually you don't need to switch. That's exactly why. That's why. So let me show you guys how to get your journey started with Fridays, and then I'm going to answer the rest of the questions in the chat. All right, so you're going to see my profile picture. Click it. Click that profile picture again. And you're going to see where it says on Sarah Daphne. So you're going to click on Sarah Daphne. And you're going to click on Sarah Daphne again. You're going to press open. And it's this first one, Join Fridays GLP-1 Holistic Telehealth. Okay. Use code SUN to get 100 off, guys. It's going to 50. It's changing to 50. So this code SUN is ending in what? How many days we got in this month? So like 2 days. So at the end of this month, it's literally leaving. All right. So yeah. Kimmy, back to you. That's why you're not losing. So no matter what you do, no matter what dose you're on, you're eating once a day. So you're consuming once a day. So let me explain to you why you're not losing. Your metabolism is in starvation mode. And when you push your metabolism in starvation mode by eating once a day, not getting enough nutrition in, you darn sure ain't getting enough protein, which is really important when you're on this journey. If you want the hair on your head, okay? If you don't want that to fall off, you need to be getting protein. So you don't have an appetite. That means your dose is too high. So what's happening is you got on this journey, you're eating once a day, you put your metabolism to starvation mode. Our body and our cells are really smart. So our DNA, our body, our cells is so smart. It remembers from back with our ancestors, okay? So when you start to eat once a day, it thinks it needs to preserve every single thing. It thinks it's in fight or flight. It thinks it's in starvation mode, and it's going to hold on to everything. It's going to hold on to water. It's going to hold on to every fat cell in your body, all right? And it is not going to release it because you have not taking it out of starvation mode. So what you need to do is you need to pick your metabolism back up. How you do that is by getting adequate nutrition. So you eating once a day, you need to start tracking. You need to get that Google the TDEE Thomas Delta Elephant calculator.net. Find out your macros, your proteins, your calories, your carbs, and you're going to have to start tracking because obviously you're not losing because your metabolism is in starvation mode, because it's in that scarcity mode, because your body is going to hold on. When I was at my heaviest, when I was obese, guys, when I was 240, I was eating once a day and I was still 240, not feeling good. But guess what? I lost 100. I eat a whole lot more. I eat a lot. And guess what? I lose more too. Because my metabolism isn't in fight or flight or starvation mode, and my metabolism has the energy to process my food and all of those things. Yeah, I'll show you. Anybody that wants to get started on your GLP-1 journey, let me show you guys how to get started, okay? Just don't forget, can you drop those prices? Don't forget code SUN, SUN, will get you 100 off for the first month, okay? All right. So you're going to click my profile picture at the top corner. And you're going to click my profile picture again. And you're going to see where it says on Sarah Daphne. And you're going to click where it says on Sarah Daphne again. Press open. And right here, a weight loss journey that feels like Fridays. Join Fridays, GLP-1 Holistic Telehealth, okay? You'll click that right there and use code SUN. So for my people on YTube, when you go to my description and you open up my site, it's going to be the first one. It'll be the first one. Just don't forget to use code SUN as well to get that 100 off because it's ending in a couple days. You're welcome. No, that's what I'm here for, girl. You'll be surprised. A lot of people think like that too. And I'm so happy you said it out loud. Like, I'm so happy because that's normally the first questions that I ask people. Which one are you on? What dose are you on? How often are you eating in a day? Right? And my other question is, do you rotate injection sites? So if you're somebody that only do your stomach, that's not rotating. Rachel, I see you tag Life Coach. You got a question, girl? I know I'm getting to everybody's questions, but give me a second, guys. I'm going through. How to order. Okay, I got you. I'm going to show you how to order. Anybody else that wants to know how to get started with Fridays, I'm going to show you now how to get started. Just use code SUN, SUN, to get that 100 off for the first month, okay? So if you pick semaglutide, the active ingredient in Ozempic and Wegovy, it's going to be $149. If you pick that dual agonist, it's going to say personalized GLP-1 GIP. It's going to be $259, okay? So click that profile picture at the top corner. Click the profile picture again. And you're going to see where it says on Sarah Daphne. And then you're going to click on Sarah Daphne again. Press open. And join Fridays. Life Coach, drop those prices, please. And it's going to be right here. Join Fridays, GLP-1 Holistic Telehealth, okay? So these are the usual prices right here. The price will never go up from here. There is no, thank you, Rose, for answering that. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. My mods are not up this early. All right. So, these are the prices right here. And if you use code SUN, SUN, you will get 100 off. So semaglutide will be $149 for your first month. That personalized GLP-1 GIP will be $259 for your first month. What multivitamin would you recommend? Yes. So Blue, I'm behind y'all. All right. So this is the multivitamin that I take. Mary Ruth's liquid multivitamin. It contains Listreva in it, and it helps grow your hair thicker and fuller. But this is a good quality multivitamin. There's 2 different flavors. So you're going to see the dragon fruit melon, and you're also going to see that the peach mango. I got the peach mango in my refrigerator. All right. I stopped Wegovy 1 milligram about 1.5 months ago. Can I restart it up again? No. So Dim ZD, that's almost 2 months, right? You don't want to just start back at 1. You're not going to want to do that. That one, that's dangerous. You could experience a lot of side effects, and people that do that, they come back and they be like, why am I V and D? So yeah, you don't want to do that. Let's not do that. But always talk to a provider. So if you go through Fridays, they're going to better navigate that. So you'll be talking to the provider about it. But good morning, Kayla. Girl, I don't want you to get sick. I don't want you to get sick. Sorry, guys. My chapstick is leaving a white mark, which chapstick shouldn't do that. Well, oh yeah. And if you want to know if your insurance will cover it, call the back of your insurance card. Ask them, are GLP-1s covered in the formulary? What is the clinical criteria? Is a prior authorization required? And how much will it cost? Oh, no problem. No problem, girl. Kayla, what do you mean only lost? Kayla, you started in March and you lost 15, which is a lot. That's actually really, really good, Kayla. Healthy loss is a half a pound to 2 a week. When you start going above 2 a week, you risk muscle, right? We don't want to risk muscle. We want it to be just like fat loss, okay? But some people in the beginning of their journey do have drops. So it's like some people do have drops. I don't know where my chapstick went. But yeah, in the beginning, some people have major drops, but it's not going to continuously do that. But that's actually good, girl. Like, if you know you, like, this is what I want you to think of it like this. I wouldn't have lost that if I wasn't on it. So be proud of every progress. And that's not a little, that's actually a lot. Girl, Kayla, I know. I was 240. That was my heaviest. No, not necessarily. So that's why I say it's okay if you do the big drops in the beginning. It's okay. If you do big drops in the beginning, it's fine because that's inflammation weight and water weight going. So when you first start GLP-1, some people have big drops in the beginning. That's not the unhealthy drops, okay? We don't want you to have big drops your whole journey. Thank you, Diva, for the heart me. You got it, Kayla. You're gonna get there. You're gonna get there. Good morning, Unruly Mo. Diva, thank you for that rose. So I'm gonna pay for Amzo, they're all great. Amzo, are you still here? Amzo 2024. Lunar says, I'm having no symptoms because I'm eating enough. That's right, Lunar. That's right, girl. I love that you said that. And please do, guys. Get that nutrition in. I should start this stuff and after eating it. Rose, you need to talk to a provider about that. That's not a common side effect. But honestly, Rose, which one did you start on and what dose are you on? What dose did they start you on? Everybody that says that are started, like a lot of people, they're not even started on the lowest dose. So that I want to know that. Rose, are you still here? Yeah, MJ and Zepi are exactly the same. Same manufacturer, same pins. You see them up here? Don't the pins look the same? The button is the same. Everything is the same except the label. There's nothing different between MJ and Zep. Nothing different besides the label. You're not done, son. Get back on it and continue on. When I tell you you're done with Lexia, then we'll know. Ooh, Kayla. If I want to start with any of those. Nad, I can show you where to go. I go through Fridays. Ooh. Diva, go for it. Girl, go ahead. Get that Lipo 360. Please. No, don't freeze it at all. Don't freeze your pins. Only put them in the refrigerator. Do not ever freeze your pins. All right, click the profile picture for if you want to order. And you're going to click the profile picture again. And you're going to see where it says Ansara Daphne. You're going to click that Ansara Daphne again. And you're going to press open. And right here, join Fridays, GLP-1 Holistic Telehealth, right here. Code SUN gets you 100 off. Get that 100 off, guys, because it's about to go to, what? It's about to go to 50. It's about to go to 50. So that 100 off is actually about to end. But if the box, yeah, you could put it in the fridge, Kayla. Yeah, it said freezer, girl. Don't ever freeze it, but put it in your fridge. Absolutely put it in your fridge. You be leaving yours out? Oh, you're somebody that don't like to inject it when it's cold. Girl, I be doing it cold and all. I rotate injection sites, guys. I'm a registered nurse, so I have to educate patients on the importance of rotating injection sites. So yeah, it's really important that you rotate injection sites. What diet insights everyone using for their meals and healthy recipes? Ooh, for the meals and healthy recipes. Hmm. I don't know. I know with Fridays you get meal plans, but I think you're on name brand, right? So you're not with Fridays. So I don't know what you guys that I don't know. Yes, put it in the refrigerator. Nad, you could go to Fridays. So Fridays you'll be talking to board certified providers, legit script certified. So what's wrong, sweetie? So you'll be talking to board certified providers that will prescribe the GLP-1s and their obesity specialists. So you could just talk to Fridays about it. Sassy Chica. Sassy Chica, how long have you been on Zep? And how many times are you eating in a day? Nah, Diva, are you doing the top of your thigh? So Diva, I like to do the side of my thigh. I don't do the top of my thigh. I do not do the top. Is that what you're doing? Because that could be why it's hurting. I have muscle at the top, so I don't do the top. Shani, if you're getting into a lot, if you're losing a lot, like dropping a lot, you risk that with your muscles, okay? But if you increase your protein, if you do resistance training, that's not an issue. You're welcome. Yes, girl, they be having like I don't know where you find it. I'll have to look. I'll look. But it's somewhere on the site. You'll see like different let me see. It's there. It's just not easy to find. And I recently found out about it. I was like, what? I didn't even know we had that, but we do. We do. I'll find it and I'll let you know where to find it. Looking into meal planning, girl, I'm thinking about it, but I got 6 kids. So if I meal prep, that's gonna be a lot in my refrigerator. But I need to get another one anyway. Me and my husband, we were talking about getting another refrigerator and we need another deep freezer. So like we probably need to get one anyway. I do have a lot of muscle at the top. Oh, you have a lot of muscle at the top. Me too. So I can't do the top. That's why it's hurting you, okay? Do the side. So like right here on the side, grip grip your fat really good, okay? And then you go like that. Do the side. I do the side. I do not do the top at all. And Diva, that's probably why it hurt. I was on 2.5 and 5 4 weeks each. On 7.5 2 weeks now. Once, maybe twice a day. Okay, so Sassy Chica, that's why. You're eating once, okay? So you're not getting enough nutrition and you're moving up. So what's happening is as the more you move up, you're having more suppression, right? You're going to want to not eat more, okay? So that puts your metabolism into starvation mode. So your solution is not to actually move up. What you need to do is you need to actually like take proactive steps. And the proactive steps that you need to take is you need to get enough nutrition. You need to make sure you're eating enough. You got to make sure you're eating enough, guys. It is so important to make sure you're getting adequate nutrition on this journey, okay? Because if you do not, if you're eating once a day, your metabolism slows down, it's in fight or flight, it's in starvation mode, and I'm telling you, it's not going to, you're not going to lose a thing. It's going to hold on to every single thing that you consume, all right? So it's really important that you get more nutrition in. That's your issue. And but thank you, happy vibes. Ultra V says good afternoon. Ultra V, what do you mean afternoon, ma'am? It's the top of the morning. But thank you for the dizzy birds. I appreciate that happy vibe. But yes, like you don't want to do that to yourself. Start increasing your food intake and you'll start to see changes and it'll get better. Um Violetta. So you just started. You just said you took only your second shot. You're in Violetta. You just started, girl. You just started. Be patient. Be patient. Um, You just took your second shot Friday, which was just a couple days ago. Please be patient. Don't rush the journey, guys. Don't rush the journey. Be patient. Take before and after pictures. Do not do not act as if this is like a magic pill. It's not how it works, guys. If you did not gain it overnight, don't think that you're going to be losing it overnight. So it takes more time for it to get into your system. It actually takes time before it's fully into your system. It's not fully into your system until after like 8 weeks. So I need you guys to be mindful of that when you're first starting. But also, the lower doses wasn't even intended for loss, okay? So you get on your therapeutic dose. Once you get to your therapeutic dose that works for you, you stay there and you don't go up from there. Violetta, did you do the top of your leg too? You're welcome. To regulate my BMs, yes. So I take Zenwise digestive enzymes. This will help prevent side effects. So this will help keep you regular. It'll help prevent nausea, sulfur burps, the things that you experience on this journey. Zenwise digestive enzymes. Okay. The next thing I want you to get, and this is my showcase, is the Bioemblem Triple Magnesium Complex. Okay. That's going to help keep you regular. But do that. You're in the classroom. Start happening to me where I was eating enough. Okay, yep. So Diva said it happened to her when she wasn't eating enough. Absolutely, y'all. Like, it's true. I'm telling you guys this. I started my journey in 2023. And guys, I'm telling you guys this from like just knowledge and experience. Yeah, Violetta, yep, do the side. Do the side, girl. Don't do that top. And you said you're a runner. Girl, I don't know why on the diagram it tells some people to do the top. Absolutely not. Like, even as a registered nurse, we never doing the top of our thigh. So I don't know why these company heads came out and was like, yeah, do the top of your thigh. What? Y'all just think nobody has muscle there? When I was growing up, everybody had muscle right there at the top. But even when we do IM injections, we do it at the top. You get what I'm saying? There's a certain way that it's the top of the thigh. That's not subcutaneous. That's not thick subcutaneous fat for me. Mine is on the side of my thigh. My subcutaneous fat, a lot of it is on the side of my thigh. So guys, don't do the top. Just do the side. It is a process. Yes, Diva. I love how you said that. Yeah, yeah. It takes a minute for it to fully get into your system. And Violetta, which one are you on? Because if you're on Ozempic, Wegovy, those are semaglutide. It takes until you get to 1 milligram for those. No, Claudia, I'm not. I'm not. Mine's got better since being on GLP-1s, personally. Okay, okay. So yeah, Violetta, you should start seeing a difference soon. I found muscle all the way around. All the way around. Girl, you got subcutaneous. Girl, you got subcutaneous on them sides. I'm telling you. Actually, all of them are great. You're gonna have some people that like one thing, and then you're gonna have some people that like the other. So you're gonna see a difference. I'm trying to see where do we see those meal plans on here? It's on here somewhere. Maybe it's in the coaching hub. I don't know where it's at. Whoever asked, but it's in here somewhere. I don't remember how they said we get to it. Mm, which one is best to be on? Yeah, they're all good. What's the difference? So, semaglutide is just a GLP-1. So that's the active ingredient in Ozempic and Wegovy. And semaglutide performed 12 to 15% reduction in loss in the clinical trials. Okay. So that's that, right? But I do know people who lost more than that 12 to 15%. The dual agonist, that GLP-1 GIP, performed 15 to 20% reduction in loss, the dual agonist. So that's the differences, but everybody's experience is different. So when it comes down to being on the active ingredient of these, so I go through Fridays, you're going to have the option to do semaglutide if you want, or you have the option to get the GLP-1 GIP. I know a lot of people that had a lot of success on both sides, all right, from it. So I personally, I was on semaglutide for a year, and I've been on the dual agonist, that GLP-1 GIP, for a while, since July. I was on Wegovy and I plateaued. What would you recommend as an alternative? The Nail Hustler, how long were you on Wegovy and what dose were you on? And how often are you eating in a day? Tattinger, Twin Jones, thank you for the roses. Help. I know there have been a lot of what people call Ozempic babies. You'll have to look at the research of that. But so yeah. They tell you when you get on these to actually do a backup method. To do a backup method. I'm trying to figure out how to find these meal plans. It's because so many people have been getting pregnant. So like it's, if you are someone that has been struggling, if you're somebody that has been struggling with like that when it comes to fertility, PCOS been causing issues, it helps with PCOS. It helps with alleviating some of the inflammation that some women were experiencing that possibly caused issues with fertility. So then their fertility ends up being increased. So yeah. I reached my goal weight, but haven't been able to exercise because of knee replacement. Happy 247. Don't be afraid, okay? I know people that been off of it. Who's at the door? Who? Okay, tell him to go use the potty. All right, so I know people that has been off of it. Like I know some that has been off for a year. I know some that's been off for 2 years. So don't be nervous about that, girl. You got this, okay? But if you want to get back on it, talk to your provider about getting back on it. Why are you worried about it messing with your anxiety? There's no clinical studies that shows it messes with anxiety. One, I'm somebody who suffered through depression and anxiety. I was on Zoloft and what is the B one for anxiety? I can't think of it. The B one that's for anxiety. I can't think of it. Is it Bus Bar? Maybe it's Bus Bar. I haven't needed to take it because I've actually got off of my medication. But I was in the beginning of my journey, I was on those things, but my anxiety actually got better. So I only can speak from personal experience, but there's no clinical data that says it has anything to do with anxiety in general. So there's no need to be afraid of that because these are endocrine medications. It is a natural hormone that we already have in our body. So GLP-1 is something that we already have in our body. I went up to 2.4. That was on it over a year. Okay. Nail Hustler, what was, let me see. Nail Hustler. You said a year? Are we talking about Wegovy? Are we talking about Wegovy? Try the other one. Try the other one. See, ask your provider to prescribe you the Z. Mama Kels. Hi, sweetie. Good morning, sweetie. Mama Kels, I don't have diabetes. So Ozempic is supposed to be for diabetics. Ozempic and Wegovy is the same thing. Wegovy is supposed to be for weight loss and all of those things. Ozempic is designated for diabetics. The same thing with MJ and Zep. MJ is supposed to be for diabetics. Zep is supposed to be for weight loss. Same ingredients, guys. But I was pre-diabetic. My cholesterol was high, and my insurance refused to cover it. Good morning. What'd you say? Okay, buddy. Tell them. You see, your sister just woke up. Tell them to take her to the potty. Avery needs to use the potty and all of that real quick, okay? And you can start Me Academy after. Ooh. You was on Wegovy for 4 months and lost 22. Congratulations. Whoa. Okay. Well, thank you, Brooklyn girl. Well, just to hate to break it to you, mom playing with slime. Actually, I don't. I'm just gonna tell you the truth. Um, actually, no. That's good. That's good. But a lot of people experience exactly what you did too. Yeah. That's good. Yeah, girl, I experienced that too. But I wasn't on the Ozempic. I was on Wegovy. But Ozempic and Wegovy, same ingredients. They're both semaglutide. Oh, to keep your diabetes stable. Okay. Yeah, if you're losing, you're feeling full faster, then there's no need for you to go up. Whatever dose works for you. Okay, Ultravies. You'll see the water's a little bit muddy. Ozempic is supposed to be for type 2s. MJ, the M one up here is supposed to be for type 2s. Good, Shanti. Good morning, Vanessa. Congratulations. I'm so excited for you. No, Mama Kels, no, you shouldn't. You should do Wegovy. Ozempic and Wegovy are the same thing, same ingredients, same manufacturer. Wegovy goes up to 2.4. Ozempic goes to all the way up to 2. Ozempic is for type 2s. If you're not type 2 diabetic, get Wegovy. But semaglutide, that's semaglutide. Both of those are semaglutide. What do you need? What do you need? Yes. Is he asleep still? Okay, did you hear him talking to you? I heard him. I'm on the first month. I'm on that first month. I lost 18 now. I've gained 2 back. That happens, Jen. Actually, if our whole life, if we was to be on a scale every single day, we would find that it's natural for our body to fluctuate. It's actually natural to have fluctuations. If it's that time of the month, some people gain around that time of the month. That's actually natural. Yes, semaglutide is the active ingredient in Wegovy and Ozempic. Yep. Fiber is a bulker. So if you're not drinking enough water, fiber can do the opposite effect for you. Wow. Congratulations. How are you feeling on it? Congratulations. You have a blessed day too, Amber. Yeah. So yeah, if it's that time of the month, I love to tell people, like, if it's that time of the month, don't even get on the scale. If you know that it's going to make you it's going to make you be like, "Oh my goodness." No, don't do it. Don't do it. too sweet. You can come to Fridays and you can get that dual agonist. So it's going to be called personalized GLP-1 GIP. You can get a personalized plan, that personalized dual agonist. Good morning, Daisy. It's $359 from a month from Fridays. The price will never go above $359, but if you use code SUN, SUN, it'll be $259 for your first month and then $359 a month after. All right, so let me show you. Click that profile picture at the top corner. Click the profile picture again. And you're going to see where it says Ansara Daphne. You press it. And then you click that Ansara Daphne again. And then you press open. And it's the first one. Join Fridays GLP-1 Holistic Telehealth, okay? Use code SUN to get 100 off. All right. Thank you for the follow. But yes, guys, use code SUN. Get that 100 off. I want you to get the best deal possible. One thing I can appreciate. Yeah, happy. Me too. Me too. Happy. And I didn't appreciate that either. It is very because when you start losing, our body doesn't discriminate on where the fat comes from, right? So all that means is that area was mostly fat, more so than muscle. So like, it's okay. Resistance training, squats, we got to do what we got to do. Me too, though. Me too. And it upset me at first. I was like, darn, it's gone. Like, it's gone. And now I'm like, okay, I just got to do something different. I got to build up muscle there. Congratulations, Daisy. Diva, if you do it on Tuesdays, are you not busy on Tuesdays? Just make sure whatever you choose for your day, you're not busy and you don't have a lot of things to do, okay? So I always tell people, when you're picking whichever day, choose a day that you don't have too much to do and let that be your day. And also the time, if you're on compound and yours have like B12, if it says like cyanocobalamin, methylcobalamin, take it in the morning time. Please take it in the morning time, okay? Do not take it in the evening because you're going to have energy. Now, if you're someone where when you take it, it makes you fatigued and tired, then take it in the evening. Okay. Britt Marie, what do you mean? I'm not selling anything, Britt Marie. If you actually stayed here for a little while, you'll know exactly what it is I do. All right. People need these. I just want you to know something. The only ones designated specifically for diabetics is Ozempic and Mounjaro, okay? Wegovy's not for diabetics. Zepbound is not for diabetics. So let's get that straight first off. And you said, do I think it's smart? One, I'm not selling anything. Nothing's coming from me. I'm a registered nurse. I take my license very, very seriously. I'm not selling anything. But people are actually talking to providers. So when you go through Fridays, you're talking to board certified providers that specialize in obesity, that specialize in GLP-1s, just for you to know. And they're actually talking to educated people on the subject, and it's being prescribed for their conditions, because these are not just prescribed for type 2 diabetics, but if you have sleep apnea, if you have PCOS, if you have inflammatory issues, there has been studies that have shown it helps with heart disease. It reduces your risk of 12 different types of cancer, amongst other things. But obesity is a condition and is a disease, all right? Being overweight, sometimes it can be a condition based off of people's metabolic health, all right? So these things help with all of that. So I would suggest you get educated on the topic first before you come in here and tell me what I need to do, all right? Everything I do is very mindful. I research it. I graduated high honors. I'm a registered nurse. and I'm letting people know where they could get support. Okay, where they go to board certified providers that prescribe it. But yes, it's smart. Yes, it's smart because so many out here is suffering. For the first time ever, we're having drops in obesity, whereas our numbers was going up for so many years. You know why? I need you to research that. Research the things that they're spraying out here in the community. Research the things that they're spraying into people's food. Research all the processed sugars and all of the issues that those things cause before you come to me and think you're going to educate me on what I do and how I conduct my life. But I just want you to know, like a lot of us changed our diets. We was exercising. I used to be vegan. And guess what? I was still obese. Like, come on now. If you have metabolic issues, it ain't going to work unless you get something that's going to work on that metabolic health. And that's exactly what GLP-1s do. Sister Soul Healing, do you think that people wasn't changing their diets? Do you assume that everybody just hopped on GLP-1s and never changed their diets? Is that the assumption that we're having? You could come in here and you could ask. You could ask. You could ask. I used to be vegan. I changed my diets many times. I tried many, many different diets. And a lot of people changed their diets. A lot of people tried so many different diets. A lot of people were like, oh, let me do this low carb, carnivore, veganism. Let me do this. Let me do that. Because that's what everybody wants to tell you. Everybody wants to tell you how to live and navigate your life instead of minding their own business. Thank you, Lotus Flower. Oh, trust me, I was vegan and I was strict. I was very, very strict to where I didn't have anything processed. I was part of that like you gotta eat whole. You gotta eat the whole vegetables. You gotta eat the fruit, all of those things. So yeah, what they say are healthy fruits, vegetables, no processed. Didn't do breads and stuff, and my iron was low. All of that. My vitamin D was low, which makes sense. All of those things. Like, I did intermittent fasting. Yep. Right? Happy. Let them know. Like, people will come in here and think that they think they know it all. But, it's a lot of them. They think they know it all. But if you have not walked in someone else's shoes, you cannot speak on their experience. I did that too. And some of y'all little herbalists that y'all follow online be on, guess what? Ozempic. They selling herbs to you. They telling you do these herbs, do these teas. And guess what? They go home and they injecting Ozempic. But I want you to know, like, keep falling for that. Like, do what works for you. But don't tell people where this, like, changed their whole metabolic health. I'm not pre-diabetic anymore. And guess what? I was fasting. I did all of that stuff, man. All of it. But if your hormonal level is not right, it ain't going to work. It is not going to work if your hormonal level is not right. And all of that, guys, it takes a lot for our bodies. You got to educate yourself before you assume someone else's experience. Sure. Yep. Trixie said they tried everything before they got on GLP-1. Exactly, Trixie. And you said you have Graves. Exactly. But guess what? All of that diet changing, all of that stuff wasn't going to help you. Right, Trixie. I'm sorry, Trixie. Right, Trixie. But there's going to be people out here telling us we didn't do anything. But guess what? We tried so many different things. I bet you we did more than what y'all doing out here. But like, we needed extra. We needed something different. Yes, so Sav, you're going to pick which one you want to do. You pick if you want semaglutide. You pick if you want to do that GLP-1 GIP, that dual agonist. It's up to you. Semaglutide is the active ingredient in Ozempic and Wegovy. You're supposed to be doing your schoolwork. I just told you we did. You're not done. Well, how long am I supposed to do it? Okay, so y'all... I can't do Lexi on my tablet. Right, so... All right. Go tell your sister. All right. But yeah, you pick which one you want to do, Sav. But yes, guys, code SUN will get you 100 off if you want to start your journey. Don't listen to the naysayers in the chat. Yep. Oh, thank you, Melissa. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you for saying that. Also, Sav. So when you talk to the provider, you could talk to them about the differences between the two, for you could figure out which one it is that you what it is that you want to do. Angelica, the code SUN SUN is to get you 100 off if you go through Fridays to get your medication. So there's no membership fees, no extra fees. It's to get you 100 off. So if you pick semaglutide, it's going to be 149 for your first month. It gets sent to your door via UPS, FedEx, or if you pick that dual agonist, that personalized GLP-1 GIP, it'll be 259 for your first month because you get 100 off with code SUN. But absolutely, you just pick which one you want to do. I was on semaglutide for a year, and if you want to base it off of prices, get semaglutide. If you want to base it off of which one people say they have less side effects, then get the dual agonist. Yeah, Rosa, that's normal. In the beginning, some people don't notice, especially on that Wegovy, Ozempic, semaglutide. Some people don't notice in the beginning because in the clinical trials, with semaglutide in the clinical trials, some people didn't see a change until they got to one. All right. You could go to a telehealth. Yeah, Gina. Yeah. You have a good day too, Diva. Thank you, girl. You can use. Okay, got you. But yeah, Auntie, I know what you mean, girl. A lot of us did it. They assume we didn't. They assume we don't know this, we don't know that. Like, but you're making assumptions that is very, very dangerous. Those same people tell people just fast, just fast. And guess how detrimental and dangerous that could be for someone that has an actual metabolic or health issues. Like everything that you're coming in here saying, you're saying what a lot of people say. You know what I mean? But if you've never put yourself in someone else's shoes, or if you never experienced obesity, if you never experienced metabolic insufficiencies, don't come in my room think you're gonna dictate what people do. All right, like let's not. You don't do that over here. All right. So let me show you how to sign up to go through Fridays to start your journey. All right, you're going to click that profile picture at the top corner, and you're going to click that profile picture again. And you're going to see where it says on Sarah Daphne, and you're going to click it again. Press open, and it's right here. Join Fridays GLP-1 Holistic Telehealth, okay? Use code SUN to get 100 off. Exactly, Lotus, because I was doing it, and I think it did mess up mine. Right, Lotus? Like, but they'll come on here and tell you to do it, girl. They'll be like, oh, do herbs, do all this. The same, just like that woman for years who made multiple six figures, y'all. She made 7 figures on here selling teas and stuff to people and herbs. And it just came out that she was doing GLP-1s. People are mad. But you know, those same people coming here like they just did, trying to dictate and tell us all what we're not doing and what we should have done. But you don't know what we were doing and what we like. But if you have hormonal issues, it's just not, it don't work like that for us in our bodies. But that's why I tell y'all to advocate for yourself. You're going to find people in your everyday life say the same thing that these people say online. That's why I didn't even BLOCK them. I'm not even finna do that. Because why are you here? This is TikTok. You could scroll up, but you're obviously intrigued in some sort of way. If you wasn't, you wouldn't be here. But welcome in. If you want to start your journey on the low and tell everybody you did it the natural way and herbs and all that stuff, that's for you. You know, go do what you got to do. But don't come in here insulting people. We ain't finna do that. Carmen, I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. Yeah, Lotus, don't let them, girl. They, it's okay. It's okay. You know, I can handle it. Good morning, Wanda. Yeah, green eyes, Doris. Some people do it genetically. Some people will have saggy skin. If it's like a genetic factor, or you will find that if you have dramatic loss really, really fast, that can happen too. JJ, you could just scroll somewhere else. Like, what the hell are you in here doing? Are you assuming we don't hit the gym? The gym is not going to help metabolic issues that people have. Do you assume that we did not hit the gym? Like, the trolls are coming in. It's weird, like weird. Oh my goodness. Good morning, Nari. Okay, so Carmen, you're gonna have two options with Fridays: semaglutide or the dual agonist, the GLP-1 GIP. Okay, that personalized plan. So semaglutide is the active ingredient in Ozempic and Wegovy, and it is $249 a month. Okay, that personalized GLP-1 GIP is $359 a month. If you use code SUN, SUN, you get 100 off for your first month. So if you pick semaglutide, it's $149. If you pick that personalized GLP-1 GIP, is $259. Okay. And it's about to go. Good morning, Miko. Melissa says, I'm with Fridays, lost 17 in 9 weeks. What? Melissa's on that personalized plan. Go, Melissa. Go, Melissa. Good morning, Creole lady. Okay, yep. I'm going to show you guys how to get started. User, that's what I'm here for. I'm here to be honest with you. Guys, I got you. Yep, there is a right and wrong way, Chef. Absolutely, there's a wrong way. Click that profile picture at the top corner and click that profile picture again. And you're going to see where it says Ansara Daphne. So after you click my picture twice, you're going to be on my TikTok page, but you click where it says Ansara Daphne. And then you click where it says Ansara Daphne again. You press open. And it's this first one right here, Join Fridays, GLP-1 Holistic Telehealth, okay? Don't forget to use code SUN, SUN, to get that 100 off. It's ending in 2 days. So if it's 30 days in April, it is ending that last day, all right? Wanda, thank you. Guys, I lost 100 on my journey. If you are new here, drop a 1 in the chat. Welcome in. My name is Ansara. But yeah, Chef, there's absolutely a right and wrong way to inject. Absolutely, you can inject the wrong way. Absolutely. I have people cut that. Good morning, Ree. You have your consultation with Friday's Doc today. Oh, I'm so excited for you. Congratulations. Linda, good morning. I'm on 500. I think I've stalled. Miko, if you're on 5, Miko, how long you been on MJ? How long you been on MJ? Okay, and how often are you eating in a day? So many new people. All right, welcome Wanda, welcome Chef, welcome Nomadic, welcome Linda, welcome Ree, welcome User, Life Coach. Come on now. Welcome Kay Browder. T, come look, T, come to Fridays. Come to Fridays. Ooh, Trixie. I don't want to say which one is better, right? They're both great. Semaglutide is great, but that dual agonist is top notch. I was on semaglutide for a year. I'm on the dual agonist now, that GLP-1 GIP. Top notch. I personally like that more, but it's up to you. Drop those prices, Life Coach. So semaglutide is $249 a month from Fridays, no matter the dose, guys. There's no membership fees. The price will never go up. That's the price. That's it. Okay, so $249 for semaglutide. The dual agonist, the one I'm on, that GLP-1 GIP, is $359 a month. But if you use code SUN, SUN, you do get 100 off for your first month. So semaglutide will be $149. That GLP-1 GIP will be $259. So it's up to you which one you want to do. Linda, that's only amongst 1%. And that is happening from not having enough nutrition, but also not drinking enough water. So it backs up the ducts in your system, and it backs you up so much to where it is putting a lot of work on your actual organs, okay? But that's only 1%. 1%, okay? So like, you can look up the studies on that if you would like, but that's only on 1%. But that's why it's so important to drink enough water, and it's important to get the right nutrition. But the good news is, if you go through Fridays, y'all, guess what? You're not just getting medications. Let me tell you guys everything that is available to you when you go through Fridays. Nutrition coaching sessions multiple times a week, mental health coaching sessions, movement coaching sessions, the Sesh Fitness app where you get free workouts. They have an insurance concierge team that will do prior authorizations and appeals to get the name brand covered. Your labs will get done, and they pay for that from Quest. If you had labs done within the last 2 years, you could submit that. But they will pay for your labs to get done. The medicine still comes to you within a week, but you got 3 months to get those labs done. But that's why I like Fridays. We can help avoid that if you drink enough water, if you put enough nutrition into your system. It's really, really important. Yes, Miko, don't eat once a day. If you eat once a day, you're putting your metabolism to starvation mode, and eating once a day is detrimental, okay? It will slow everything down. Your body's going to start to try to hold on to everything because it's going to remember our ancestors. It's going to remember from our ancestral time. It's going to think it's back in the ancestral time, and everything slows down. You putting it in fight or flight. We don't want to do that with our metabolism. You need to eat more than once a day, guys. Do not start this journey and eating once a day. When I was 240, I was eating once a day. Okay? We're not doing that. Get that nutrition in. Get that protein in. Real protein sources. Eat you some vegetables. Drink you some water, okay? Did you message this page or my main page? Dinesha. What state are you in, Dinesha? What state are you in? Let me know. All right, Shy, then go live somewhere else, but get out of my room talking about get them out of my room, okay? Life coach, are you asleep? Life coach. But yeah, can you get Shy up out of my room? Don't come in my room telling my people what you do, what you got. Get up out of my room. Go live for yourself, okay? And I don't know what you got going on, if you got research grade or whatever, but SHI. Okay, Dinesha, did you message this page or my main page? I'll look for it. I got you, girl. I got you. No. I'll handle it. Let me find it. Never mind. Because they're going to probably be trying to hit up people. If anybody tries to hit you up from this chat, guys, BLOCK them. I just handle it. Don't worry about it. But yeah, I got rid of it. Fridays is the telehealth company that I go through. Okay, Danisha, I got you. I thought I responded. You know what I think I did? I think I looked at your message. I was going to do something and something happened with my kids. I think that's what happened. I got you though. I'm going to look as soon as I get off. You're welcome, Wanda. Rusty Case. If someone is eating once a day, you're thinking they're getting 12. First off, everybody don't need, you don't know what everybody's consumption is meant to be, right? There are some people that are meant to do 1,800 calories, right? There are some people meant to do 1,900 calories. So you can't tell me what I'm talking about. Go live and talk about whatever the hell it is that you want to talk about. Thank you for the roses, Nari. Thank you, girl. Thank you for those roses and the heart me. I appreciate you. But yeah, if someone is eating once a day and they're not losing, their metabolism is in starvation mode. Okay? That's why they're not losing. Oh, I don't? Then why are you in my room? You're learning a lot from me, I guess. I'm teaching you a whole lot of things. Thank you, Carrie, for the rose. But yeah, Fridays is the telehealth company that I go through. How much is the starter dose? Lindsay, so when you sign up with Fridays, the price stays the same no matter what, okay? So semaglutide is $249 a month. That GLP-1 GIP, that personalized GLP-1 GIP is $359 a month. But if you use code SUN, you get $100 off for your first month. So semaglutide will be $149. Or that personalized GLP-1 GIP will be $259. All right. Yeah, Carrie, it's way too early for the shenanigans. Where are they coming from? I have no clue. But look, I got time today. I got time. But the crazy thing is, what I love about TikTok is you can swipe. But when someone's live come across your screen, you have to click into their live. But to personally click into someone's live early in the morning, and I'm just going to write this. I'm going to write this. I'm sorry your morning is going like that, but go about your business. Swipe. Girl, they are early with it today. You're welcome, girl. I got you. I got you. I really looked at it and I was gonna send you something, the link to something, and then my kids distracted me. But I got you since you just reminded me. I'm trying to sign up now. Nomadic. I'm sorry, I just seen your comment. The GLP-1 GIP, okay? The one that says personalized GLP-1 GIP. That's that one. If you are on your GLP-1 journey, guys, drop a 1 in the chat and tell me which one you want. You're welcome. You're welcome. I got you. And tell me how long you've been on it. So all of these are GLP-1s. I started my journey in 2023. 2023. Heather, which one are you on? Heather, welcome. Heather, you've been in here before, right? I'm trying to remember. Carrie. Yes, okay. Because I remember your profile picture. Renee. Oh, Renee, which one are you on? Carrie, you're on the dual agonist, right? The GLP-1 GIP. If I remember correctly, right? Good morning, Mind Change. Good morning first. What? Mind Change. What? I love to hear it. Okay. Welcome back. You are, Carrie. I thought so. So Carrie on that personalized plan too, guys. So if you're wondering which one, like Carrie has experience on that GLP-1 GIP. Mind Change, which one did you pick? Semaglutide or the GLP-1 GIP? Let me know real quick. Mind Change was 2 weeks ago, 4 pounds from Wonderland, and now it's 1 pound from Wonderland. Congratulations. Renee, you're on that. Okay, got you. You on that T? We'll go be off and on for a year, just once a day. Does this stall the loss? Hold on, wait. What was I just reading? Oh, Toshiba. We'll go be off and on for a year. It just started back last week. Oh, okay. So you just started back last week. Oh, Toshiba. I'm excited for you. So like I was on Wegovy for a year and it was off and on for me too. But I've been consistent since starting back on. I'm on that GLP-1 GIP now since July, and I've been on the compound version since August. So whoever that was. Yeah, Mind Change. You see, Mind Change, and they did it when my husband fell asleep. So my husband, he probably over there asleep again. He's asleep. So they decided to just start trolling me. A whole bunch of trolls came in. I'm like, what? Where did y'all come from? Good morning, the pretty one. I hope you have a good day too, girl. A blessed one and a lovely day to all of my positive people in here. I love you guys. I really do. All right, so Mind Change is on that GLP-1 GIP. Go Mind Change. That's the one I'm on too. Appointment next week to start. What? Lisa, I'm excited for you. Yes, K.A. Browder. Absolutely. You need to do more than once a day. Hello, song of the day. But yes, you got to do more than once a day. You want your metabolism working it how it needs to work, okay? So yeah, get that nutrition in. Good morning, Butterfly. Just started Fridays on GLP-1. Lost 3 so far. Butterfly. All right. Butterfly says she started Friday on GLP-1 and she lost 3. Congratulations. Tomorrow's shot day the second time. I'm scared again. Girl, why are you scared? Don't be scared. You got this. You got this. Don't be scared. We'll go V 6-7 months to 19 to 172. What? Happy 247. I love that. Congratulations. If your insurance denied it, it's probably not in your formularity. What you could do is you could come to Fridays. Wegovy is semaglutide. Ozempic is semaglutide. You could get the active ingredient. So you could get semaglutide. It's $249 a month. It will never go above $249 a month. If you use code SUN, SUN, you will get 100 off for the first month. So it'll be $149 for the first month and then $249 a month after. Aneasley, are you in the US? But that's going to be called the personalized GLP-1 GIP. It's $3.59 from Fridays. What? Pretty one, you down 4 since last Tuesday. Girl, congratulations. Not as much nausea this week, the thigh compared to the arm. And you know what? Mine changed. A lot of people say that. Like, and it's people that have never done the arm before. They finally do it and they have major drops. But I'm happy you don't have as much nausea. So that tells you your thigh, you don't have as much nausea. You have a great day too. All right, so let me show you guys how to get started with Fridays, the telehealth company I go through. Oh my gosh, song of the day. Congratulations. All right, so for burps. Guys, if you have any side effects on this journey, get the ZenWise digestive enzymes, okay? ZenWise digestive enzymes. It will help prevent side effects. It has prebiotics and probiotics in it. You'll see it in my showcase. All right. Get that ZenWise digestive enzymes out of my showcase. It will help prevent side effects. And if you're wanting to start your journey with Fridays, I will show you guys how to get started. You click that profile picture at the top corner. And then you're going to click that profile picture again. And you're going to see where it says Ansara Daphne. You click Ansara Daphne. You press open. Yep, you can use FSA, HSA, credit card, or debit card. Yes, yes, yes. Right here, join Fridays, GLP-1 Holistic Telehealth. Absolutely, because Fridays is a legit company. So this is a legit telehealth company. They're legit script certified. Girl, Marissa, thank you for the heart me. Marissa, they was trolling me heavy today. Life Coach Sleep. They was trolling me heavy today, Marissa. Like, heavy. Michelle, that's going to be different for everybody. Yeah, girl. Coming in here and just like insults. They was insulting this morning. I'm like, dang, people woke up early this morning. Like, you just woke up. Did you even brush your teeth, wash your face before you sitting here insulting somebody? Like, but girl, multiple of them, like, just insulting people. And it's sad. But yes, guys, with Fridays, you can use FSA, HSA, credit card, or debit card. Girl, a mess. Some people were saying you need to do herbs. Somebody else was like, people need to fast. Another person, what they said, they said, girl, it was a lot. you know they didn't. They woke up and just looked at their phone. That's what they did. Like, come on. Where's the bliss? Michelle, you just rotate. I tell everybody to rotate your sites, okay? You're going to find the best sites for you. So the best site for you is going to be different than somebody else. There are going to be people that love their arm. There are going to be people that love their thigh. There are going to be people that love their stomach. But the best thing to do for absorption is to rotate because you just don't want to oversaturate one area. What's the best one to start with? Amani, it's up to you, okay? So, like, if you want to base it off of prices, semaglutide is $249 a month, okay? That dual agonist, that GLP-1 GIP is $359 a month. So if you want to base it off of prices, remember when you use my code, you get $100 off. So semaglutide would just be $149. That dual agonist will be $259, all right? So if that's what you want to base it on. If you do not want to base it off of that and you want to base it off of, I like the dual agonist a lot. I was on semaglutide for a year and I've been on the dual agonist since July. If I go through Fridays, how fast can I get started? Ducky, after you do your visit with the provider, it's going to get sent to you within a week. It took 4 days for when I first signed up with Fridays. But she was also on MJ, but claims that your roommate works. Marissa. And that's so funny. Not you're on MJ and you're just assuming it's the T. Like, you're assuming it's the T. And girl, what I had to tell the person that came in my chat, I was like, you over here talking about teas and all of this stuff and herbs. A lot of y'all's top herbalists be taking Ozempic. Like, the people that y'all praise. There's people online selling you this, selling you that. And guess what? Telling you you could lose this or you could get this physique if you do that. But guess what? They're on GLP-1s, a lot of them. So, I'm like, get out of here with that. You're welcome. If anybody has any questions, let me know. Yeah, it's so interesting. And you just gotta bless them. Just be like, blessed be. Oh, wrong thing. I'ma pray for you. That's what you're gonna say. I'ma pray for you. You just gotta pray for people like that. Like, I don't know. But waking up trying to troll my whole chat is craziness. But yes, welcome in, guys. If you have any questions, let me know. Yeah, Wanda, it was a hot mess. Like, I'm like, come on now. Let's do better. Let's start the day great. What my grandma, the first thing my grandmother do when she wakes up, she prays, right? She prays. She start her day with prayer. That's actually beneficial. Thank you for the roses. Molly. Oh, Lord. Really, Molly? Why, Molly, why do they have insulin shortages? You said this is why type 1 diabetics have insulin shortages. Insulin shortages? Thank you for the roses. Thank you, Marissa. Why do they have insulin shortages? Let me know. After the first shot, how is it? Were you sick? No, I wasn't sick, Goldie. I want to know the answer to the question. I really want to know. Because making the weight loss is Molly, honey, these are not insulin. These are not insulin, Molly. Molly, go about your day, honey. Molly, this isn't insulin. Not one of these are insulin. Not one of these are insulin. Okay. I pray for you too, sweetie. I pray for you too. Half the day you deserve, sweetie. Half the day you deserve. Okay. These are not insulin. And if you're having insulin shortages, you need to be shouting to the rooftops. Shout to the rooftops, okay? Because that should not be an issue. But these aren't that, okay? Right, Melissa? Marissa, I told you they out this morning. I don't know, like loud and all wrong, talking about what, ma'am? I'm sorry. Girl. Twin Jones says, have a good one, Molly. Oh my goodness. Mind change. I think they need your motivational speaking. Right? Melissa, she mad at the wrong one. I'm like, girl, talk to the makers of insulin. Like, talk to them. Like, but this ain't insulin. You know how dangerous it will be if people, like, guys, insulin, that is what? It's okay, Denise, girl. You ain't missed nothing besides more trolls. Mind change, I'm telling you. That's why y'all seen I had to take a minute. I'm like, I had to ask her. I'm like, hold on. I thought she knew something I didn't know because I knew this wasn't insulin, but I'm like, girl, is there an issue happening with insulin? I thought she was trying to tell me about an issue outside of this. That's why I was like, hold on, wait, what? I really genuinely wanted to know. And then when she said that, I was like, oh, girl, bye. Yeah, Marissa, that would be so dangerous. Like, no, ma'am. Right, Twin Jones, we are. And you know, I love me a good laugh in the morning. So they're making my day great. Like I feel great. Melissa. Yeah, I don't maybe it's that. Maybe it's that, Melissa. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. Maybe they need some coffee. They need them a good glass of coffee. I'm sorry. It's hilarious. I think this they need their coffee. No, Ducky thought semaglutide is the compounded version of Wegovy and Ozempic. Semaglutide, the semaglutide one. The dual agonist is the active ingredient and the other two up here. The other two that I didn't say. But yeah, Goldilocks, I wasn't sick at all. Believe it or not, like even the common side effects like nausea, constipation, that's only like 20% of people. So I have no side effects on at all. I have none. I still don't know. Oh, Marissa, you're in here. Marissa, do you know how I could find the meal plan stuff? Somebody was asking about that, but I do not know how to find it. Wasn't there a way we could see like meal plans on here? I could have sworn it's somewhere we could see. You have no clue? I thought it was. I could have. I don't know why I thought. Hmm. Okay. Because I was trying to look. Oh, yep, you're right. Document Center. Dang, I don't think they're in here anymore. The person that asked me about meal plans, are you still in here? I found it. It's in the Document Center. And it's so much helpful tips. So you got to find out your calories that you need first, okay? So you need to find out like the calories that you need to do first. You could do that by Googling the tdeecalculator.net. It's going to ask you your activity level, your height, your weight. So it's going to ask you things like that for you can find out what a healthy deficit is for you. And then you could come to the Fridays Document Center, and there's different meal plans based off of which calories you need to be within. So there's like a meal plan if say it was 2100 to 2300 calories. There's a meal plan for 15 to 1700 calories. So depending on which calories you got to be in, because everybody's calorie intake needs to be different, you can go to this Document Center. So guys, that's really helpful. I'm telling you, this is why I really do appreciate Fridays. Life coach. I cannot have him in here snoring. Lucky 97. They're both really, really good. Are you type 2 diabetic? I know people that had a lot of success on Ozempic, and I know people who had a lot of success on the other one. So it's going to be different for everyone. You're not type 2. Okay, then why are you thinking of Ozempic or MJ? Um, okay. But yeah, I know people who had success on both. They're both really great. Um, in the clinical trials, MJ had a higher percentage of loss and less side effects. So you'll see a lot of people say that one is better because it has the less side effects, and in the clinical trials, on average, some people lost more. I have a question about Muffy, mine's was never affected by that, but talk to your provider about it. If you're experiencing that, talk to your provider and see what they say. Yeah, mine's got better though. Like, but with all the hormonal things that I was going through before I got on my journey, before I started my journey, um mine's, girl, when I say it was like it was rough, it was rough. I've always had it like heavy and long, right? 7 days. but mine's got better. Oh, lucky 97. You're not in the US. Okay. So, forget what I just said. Forget what I just said. So y'all are have different rules if you're in Canada. Okay, okay, okay. So take back everything that I said. Out of Ozempic and MJ in the clinical trials performed better. So some people like that one more. Okay? My bad. I thought you were my bad. But yeah, yeah. People like MJ more. So I would go with that one. But they're both really, really great. You're in Canada. Lucky, if you need to know who to contact, look up Dr. Sasha High, Sashahigh. She'll be able to help you. Ooh, I'm hungry, y'all. I'm about to get off. Unless y'all have any last minute questions. Let me know if you have any last minute questions. I'm about to get off where I could eat me something. And don't forget to use code SUN, SUN, to get 100 off. Muffy, how long you been on Zap? Look, hopefully nobody else trolls me for the rest of the day because they Sasha High, SAA. Okay, Muffy, give it more time, girl. Give it more time. Okay, give it a little bit more time. It'll get better. It will. It'll get there. It'll get there. What dose are you on, Muffy? Are you on 5? Yeah, are you on 5 or are you on 2.5, the lowest dose? You're on 5. Okay, okay. And you were on the highest dose of. Yeah, okay, so Muffy, I was on semaglutide for a year and I lost the. You was on 1. Okay. You'll start to notice it. You'll start to notice it. Just keep on going, okay? But you're like at the beginning, and I feel like that's why, because you're at the beginning. Lily, I was on semaglutide for a year. I had great success. I went from 240 to 160 on semaglutide. I'm 140 now, but I'm on the dual agonist now. That GLP-1 GIP, I like it more. But I was on semaglutide for a year and I had a lot of success. So yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Megan, for sharing the live. Lily, is that what you're on, or you're wanting to get started? Don't be nervous. Baked sweet potato. Y'all be having the names that be making me hungry. She said, I need my summer body. Muffy, you're gonna get it, girl. You're gonna get it. You're welcome. You're starting it now. Yeah, yeah. I had a lot of success on semaglutide, so absolutely. But I need to go get me something to eat. I don't know what I'm gonna eat, guys, but I'm gonna get me something to eat, and I'll be back on in the afternoon, maybe before the afternoon. Thank you for the heart, Mikels. How are you today? Thank you for the follow. Yes, if you're not following me, go ahead and give me a follow. Oh my gosh, I've been on almost 2 hours. That's something. I don't normally get on this early. You have a great day too, Denise. I don't know what I'm gonna eat, y'all. I normally don't do breakfast, but you know what? I think I want some Cracker Barrel. Oh, thank you for coming in, guys. I appreciate you guys for being kind, and I apologize for the trolls that came in earlier and the insults that they were dropping. I apologize for that. I really do. And don't ever let someone make you feel guilty about your journey or where you are in your journey. Just know that, like, you are here. You deserve this, okay? Like, you deserve all the great things. And don't let anybody discourage you. I don't care if it's people in your regular life. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to them. Yeah, Marissa, I think I want Cracker Barrel. Yeah, I normally don't be on this early. Marissa, y'all don't have it out there. Oh my goodness, girl, their pancakes are good, and their hash brown casserole so good. Yeah, they jelly muffy. Absolutely. Don't be scared of side effects. Baked sweet potato. Before I get off, go to my showcase. I'm sorry, y'all hear my husband snoring. He done dozed off on the job. All right, you go to my showcase. You're gonna see the Zenwise digestive enzymes. Okay, this will prevent side effects. Take one a day with food, but get that Zenwise digestive enzymes. All right, get that out my showcase. But like I said, guys, I'm really hungry. I'm about to go get me something to eat. Y'all will see me back. I'll come back. Probably the afternoon. Y'all see me. Yes, obesity is a disease. It takes courage to step up and make the change. Of course, there. Yes, thank you. Mind change. I love that. Look, that motivation. I love it. Oh, it's like it's scary. Yes, and it's like I understand that fear. That fear that you have in the beginning, I get it, y'all. I was there. I had fear too. But I promise you, once you get closer to your goal, you're going to be so proud of yourself and you're going to look back and be like, I really wish I appreciated it more. That's why I tell y'all take pictures because I feel like that too. I didn't want to take pictures in the beginning. I was 240. I wasn't feeling good. I didn't like people taking pictures of anything with my body. So I only want to take face pictures. So I'm here to tell you, like, do not be ashamed of who you are. Start your journey, right? Because that is not your story. I'm sorry, that doesn't define who you are today. All right. That is your story, but that doesn't define who you are today. All right. You're making that step. You're making that change. So you're not your past. All you can do is take that step forward into your future to be the best version of yourself. All right. That's what I was trying to say. All right. And I'll be back in the afternoon, guys. Y'all have a great morning.